Hi guys, I'm back filming videos and I'm so excited. I'm so happy to finally get back into the swing of things and finally filming again. Also, let's ignore the fact that I have this big red line down my neck. I don't know what it is. I think it's a rash or something, but I tried covering it up with concealer and it just made it itchy and it made it a little angry. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. And I'm also not naked. I'm wearing a tube top. It's finally warm weather out, so I'm embracing it and I'm wearing minimal clothing because I sweat like a pig. As you can tell from the title, this video is going to be on one of the best skincare products or devices, cleansing devices I have ever used in my entire life. I have never seen changes that I've seen with this device in my skin with anything else that I have used. Foreo's skincare devices, skin cleansing devices, have gotten a lot of attention within the past year. I've heard a lot of people talk about them, and I wanted to pick one up and see if it'll actually work because I have been struggling with my skin since puberty. Let's be honest here, since I started getting acne, my skin has been one of my biggest insecurities because it's been problematic for me. So I was hoping that this would work because it cost a pretty penny. This is expensive, and I didn't want it to be for nothing, and I didn't want to pay all that money to see no results. So the device I'm going to be talking about in this video is the Foreo Luna Mini 2. It's a long name, but basically all you need to take from that is that Foreo is the brand. So that's the brand that's making these devices, and their devices are called Lunas. They have the Luna and then the Luna Mini. They also have two different, I guess you can call, generations. So there was the original devices they launched, and then their newer, improved, slightly tweaked versions, the 2. So the second generation. I don't know what to call them. I have the second wave of devices that were launched in the Mini. So I have the Mini 2. I'm just going to specifically list all of the 4 devices, the Luna Mini, the Luna 2, and the Luna Mini 2s. I'm going to list all of their prices in the description box, so if you're interested in that, it'll be down there. My personal tip would be, if you're going to be splurging on this skincare device, I think you should go with the newer versions. I personally wouldn't go with the original Luna or the original Luna Mini now that the newer version is out. I just feel like if you're going to be saving up for this skincare device, maybe save up a little longer, maybe wait a little longer to have enough money to get the newer device. But just be aware that if you are interested, there is, the option of getting the original devices for a little bit cheaper. But like I said, if you're going to be spending that kind of coin on a device that's already that expensive, just go the little extra mile and get the newer device. If you're going to go for the Luna or the Luna 2, the bigger device, you're going to be choosing your color according to your skin type. Each color represents a specific skin type. So for example, if I was going to get the big Luna device, I would have to get blue because blue is combination skin, and I have oily skin. I think they have a teal one that's specifically for oily skin, so maybe I'd have to go for that one. I would have to go between one of those 2 colors. Make sense? If you have normal skin, you're neither too dry nor too oily, you would go with the pink. If you have very sensitive skin, you would go with the purple. Like, there's a pale lavender purple device. There's also a black one for people, or for men. There's a black one for men. You're not going to be targeting your color preference. You're not going to be choosing according to which color is your favorite. You're going to be choosing which skin type you have. For the Mini and the Mini 2, which is the one I have, the color is really irrelevant. It's totally your personal preference. There's a bunch of different colors. You really just pick according to personal preference. Make sense? So if you're going with the Luna, the big device, keep in mind you're choosing skin types. If you're going for the Minis, then you can pick whatever color you want. They're all universal. They work on all skin types. The Minis are cheaper, obviously, than the full Luna devices. I think that is a good thing. I think that's a major pro and a selling point to getting the Mini. Not everyone's going to agree with me. Some people are going to want to go big or go home. You can go get the Luna 2, the big device, go for it. I personally went with the Mini because I found ways to justify not spending the extra cash for something I didn't think I needed. and I would be just perfectly fine with the mini. And I'm going to explain to you why the mini suits my needs, but why maybe it wouldn't suit your needs. The big difference between the mini device and the full Foreo device, I'll see if I can insert a picture somewhere here to kind of show you guys. The front part is similar to the mini. So this is what this is what the device cleanses your skin with. They're little silicone. They're like bristles, but they're not bristles. I don't know if that makes sense. It's very soft. It's less abrasive than a brush like a Clarisonic has. So that's why I like this, because I have very sensitive skin. The full device is a little bigger, so there's a lot more surface area of these little bristles. The back of this device, the mini, has these coarser, thicker bristles, and this part is for oily skin because it really scrubs into those pores and gets the gunk out. So this back part is a lot coarser. And this back part is in the front part of the full device. So the full device has the top part here, like a good chunk of it is these thicker bristles, and then the bottom is these thinner, less abrasive bristles. In the mini, they're split up. You have the thinner ones here and the thicker ones here. So if you're someone with oily skin, you would use this primarily in your T-zone where all your pores are, and you would use this just for gentle exfoliation on the rest of your face. In the original one, like I said, these two types of bristles are all in the front part of the device, and the back part is specifically made for serums, to really massage serums into the skin, and that has anti-aging benefits. For me, I didn't think I needed the anti-aging part of the device. If it was slightly more expensive, I would have justified it. You know what, I'll have it for longer. Yeah, I'll splurge a little bit more. But for the price difference it's at, $70 price difference, I'm pretty sure between $60 and $70, I couldn't justify that price leap for a feature of the device that I really don't think at this point in my life I will take full advantage of. So that is the first reason why I went with the Mini 2 over the Luna 2. So in my humble opinion, I think that if you're someone with slightly more mature skin, or maybe in your mid-20s and you're starting to really consider anti-aging products and, you know, skincare tools as a necessity in your skincare routine, I would go with the full Foreo device. I think that would be a good investment in your future of good skin and no wrinkles. There are, of course, other differences. The larger surface of bristles, you know, it's a bigger device. There are more speed options in the bigger device than in the minis, but I don't really dabble with the speeds. I've kind of kept it at the same speed as it came with out of the box, and it's worked fine for me. The mini will suit you just fine if you really don't care about speeds and anti-aging features. So that is just my 2 cents on which device to go with. This thing has really helped the texture of my skin, and that is the biggest thing I've struggled with. When I would put makeup on, my skin would be very bumpy, and it just didn't look good. It didn't look good, and I needed something that would smooth out my skin and make my texture just more even, and I really wasn't finding anything that was working. I was considering the Clarisonic, but I have very sensitive skin. I personally think that if you're going to be spending that kind of money on a skincare device, you want to be able to use it every day, and from what I had heard from people with similar skin types to me, very sensitive, the Clarisonic is not something they could use every day. They could only use it once or twice a week, and I thought that was kind of a waste of money. I don't know, like I just didn't think it was worth spending that kind of money on something that I wouldn't be able to be implementing into my skincare routine constantly. It was just kind of like wasted cash. So when I discovered the Foreo Luna devices, I was intrigued and interested because people were saying this is the alternative to the Clarisonic for someone who has sensitive skin. And the Foreo exfoliates beautifully. My skin is super soft afterwards. I have no dry patches of dry skin. It just feels soft. It feels cleansed. My pores feel less clogged. And I was trying to make sure it wasn't a placebo effect, so I waited a very long time before I reviewed this and before I gave my 2 cents on this. If you guys remember, that haul that I featured this in was filmed months ago. So I have waited a very long time to truly see if this works. I have tested it out for a very long time, and I've also gone weeks without using it to see if my skin will change, and it does. So that's when you know that this thing really does work, when you stop using it and your skin starts freaking out. I have extremely oily skin, and everyone knows this. I've mentioned it on my channel before. Along with oily skin come clogged pores, blackheads, just disaster zones on my face. And this has truly helped clear out my pores. Over time, my nose had less and less blackheads. They were still there, so it doesn't completely eradicate them on my nose, but they were very far in between. But my nose was so much better than it had been in years. I was amazed. My cheeks, I had clogged pores on my cheeks and some blackheads on my cheeks as well. That it cleared up. So my cheeks, the pores were cleared up using this device. It really helped my cheeks especially. This whole T-zone area was a problem area for me, and it helped like 50% of it because my cheeks are perfect. My nose still has some work, but it's definitely helped at clearing out my pores. I think, though, the biggest thing I can say it's done for my skin is this texture of my skin, and it's really made my skin smoother. And that is something that I was also really hoping it would do. The texture of my skin has been so dramatically improved. So I think that if you're someone who struggles with bumpiness, when you put your makeup on, it looks cakey because it's bumpy and it's just a mess, get a Foreo Luna or Luna Mini and you will be so happy you did, because it has really helped with the texture of my skin. This is probably my favorite thing I've ever incorporated into my skincare routine. I saw results, and I waited a very long time to make sure that I saw all the results that it could offer me. I've waited months to be able to talk to you guys about it, but after months of trying this out, I can truly say that it has helped my skin and it has changed my skin. And that is something that I was hoping I could say because I spent quite a bit of money on this, so I was hoping it wasn't a complete flop. So this Foreo Luna Mini 2 is totally something I would suggest anyone watching this video gets. It is amazing, and I love it. I love it. So that's just my opinion. My camera's about to die, so I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys will consider picking up a Foreo Luna device for your own, use. I think it would be definitely beneficial to anyone's skincare routine, and I would definitely suggest getting it. I love you all. The battery symbol is blinking, so I'm gonna go now. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It would make my day, and you will get notified every time I post a new video, so that's cool. That's fun. Comment down below if you have tried the Foreo Luna and if you like it, because I'm hoping you do. I hope you had as positive of an experience as I did. I love you all, and I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are in the world, whenever you're watching this video. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!